Well, I'm here with my beautiful co-host, Kris Ruby.
Thanks, Darren.
Hi, Kris. You're looking pretty good today. Anyway, thanks, Magic Dragon. But, Kris, we're going to talk a little bit today about how to spot a mingler. So,
Yes, how to spot a mingler at a networking event versus how to spot someone who's really there to do business. A primary way to spot this person is that if you go, as a woman, if you go to talk to them about business and say, what do? They immediately get offended, immediately change the topic, and really try to divert the conversation away from business whatsoever. Darren?
So you're saying, why am I wearing shades? We're back inside. But, so I would have to agree with you. You can tell within the first 30 seconds of speaking with anybody what their true intent is. You could also understand within the first minute of that conversation what their person really is looking for. Let me digress for a second there. The first thing somebody approaches you and begins talking about lets you know their intent. But when I say you're holding up that giant cup of cards again. Well, that's our other video, folks. Watch our other video about how to deal with a giant cup of cards. In the case of the mingler spot, in case of understanding what's important to a person, in the first 30 seconds of meeting, somebody's going to share something with you that's going to let you know if they're into family and sports, music, whatever it is that their primary motivator and something that makes them happy. It comes up in the first minute. The first 30 seconds is going to define if this is a professional or a personal relationship, and you could steer that as well and share your intent right away.
Yes, I agree. But if you're there to do business and you find that if you feel uncomfortable, it's like the belly barometer, right? If in your gut you're starting to feel awkward and uncomfortable, chances are they're not there to do business and they're there to mingle. My mentality is get in, get out, from a reporter's perspective, take the notes you need to take, close up your laptop, thank the keynote speaker, perhaps get a few cards of people you're really interested in speaking with, and then leave. Because after a certain point, it's no longer about business and people are there. If you hear music getting louder, those are the stragglers that are there to just hang out and party. And that's not what I'm looking to do at a business event or ever really.
No, because you and I are going out there. We're busy people. We have companies we own. We're looking to do some power networking. We want to meet as many people as possible, quickly find the people we could do some business with, and move on past the rest. And
yes and no. I might disagree with that. I don't even like the term networking. It makes me feel uncomfortable in my skin networking. It makes me feel so awkward, like we're all, this just like a group of people and we're all prospects and potential leads and it's like putting numbers on people. I don't like that. I think it's really just about forming new relationships and how many interesting people can you meet. And when I'm at these business things, sometimes I don't actually like to talk about business in a way, and I know that might sound like I'm contradicting what I'm saying earlier, but let's say we're both eating food, right? And I'm saying that's a great icebreaker, and then you go into the business. But the person that just goes straight into business and is a real powerhouse makes me feel sort of uncomfortable. It's like, let me finish my chicken stick first, please,
Oh, by no means did I want to express any type of running past people. No, I like that relationship part. Where I was really focusing on, Dragon's checking you out, and what I was really focusing on was the idea that we want to find where we add value, where people add value to us, and quickly assess that. Because these events are all over the place. You only get a few hours at them. You want to make sure you form those cohesive relationships as quickly as possible.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's about forming relationships. It's about having fun. If there's a step and repeat, go take pictures. I was with someone who recognized me last night, these two guys at an event. They go, oh my God, you're the girl from J-Date. You write for J-Date. And so I said, sure. They were fans of my post. One of them was from Chappaqua. I also write a column for Inside Chappaqua. And I said, let's go take a picture together, and they really thought it was so cool. They were like a little fan club, and I like that. That was really fun. In my opinion, that's a better way of getting close to someone as opposed to being like, what do you do? Oh, here's my card. What do you do? It's like you're treating someone like a human being. Be human about it. Put the human back in networking, in human relationships.
Human networking. I think that's what we're going to call this video, but you hit it dead on, Kris. People need to really take that opportunity to know the people there, have fun. I don't think anyone looks at either of us and says, wow, they're way too serious. Because we are professionals, but we also do just love people and enjoy being silly and having fun. It's what it's about.
And I have a personality, and you have a personality, and let that show when you go to these events, you know. Also look at ways to distinguish yourself, whether it's something you're wearing. You know, so I always, like the dress I was wearing yesterday, it was purple, blue, it was silk. Someone like shouted at me in the street saying, "You work it, girl," like they loved the dress, you know, matching purple shoes, my nails are matching. So, you know, again, from a branding perspective, you want to do things and create your brand identity in a way that will distinguish you, or even like me bringing my laptop to this event, right? And recording everything the CEOs were saying, reporting. Afterwards, people were like, "Oh, you're that girl on your laptop?" That were like, "What were you writing about? Were you tweeting? What were you doing?" It adds an element of mystery that's an icebreaker. Look at ways that you can help break the ice with what you're doing.
You got it. Be creative, be friendly, but most important, be yourself.
Thanks, guys. We'll be back.
Thanks, everybody.